Hi guys, welcome back to day number 20 of my Confidence on Camera Challenge. Just 10 days left now, which is, and it was awesome. I never expected to get this far. I genuinely, I thought if I got a week in, I would have been happy there. So I'm delighted to be this far. Now today, we're going to review the past 20 days. And I'm just going to share with you some reflections based on those 20 days. So I've watched through all my videos today, and I hope that you agree that over those 20 days I've progressed a lot. I'm really proud of myself for pushing myself and going out of my comfort zone and having a go. Just having a go. And I'm really I find it really heartwarming that for you too, for coming on this journey with me, for sharing positivity, for giving really good feedback, and pushing me along too. So I'm incredibly grateful for you coming along this journey with me. Now over the videos that I've done, I think as far as content goes, day number 2 is my favourite that I've done. I was in Cardiff. I was absolutely knackered. It was late at night, but I think sometimes when you're tired, it kind of you get rid of not the care, but you don't think about things quite as critically. You just run with it because you're tired. And I think in that case it was to my benefit. So I think day number 2 in terms of content, I talked about how I overcame confidence issues, personal confidence issues in the fitness industry. So content, that's my favorite. In terms of actual delivery, I think day number 17 was my favorite, and that's when I talked about connection and chance connections. I talked about Andrew, who helped me with my very first back of a beer mat type business plan. He really set me off on my, what I do now. I run my own business, have done for many years, and I've tried to reciprocate with others. So I think as far as delivery, that was my favorite, and I think that's my favorite because it felt a bit more natural. It felt a bit more effortless. And I used less filler words like that I just did then. I used less of those. I think having those in your videos sometimes I think can be helpful. It gives it a bit of authenticity, but I'm trying to reduce those, and I am conscious that I do that. And I tend to do that a lot. I've noticed when I talk to people that I do that quite a lot. And I think that video I did it less. So I was really pleased with the delivery there. I still use filler words. I just did it again. I still use filler words. As I mentioned, I'm very conscious of it. But I feel like over these 20 days, I speak with much more clarity than I did before. And especially in day 1, I was really nervous in day 1. I speak with more clarity, but also I think I speak more confidently and with more authority now too. And that's just because of practice. It's just through practice and your good sales giving me feedback and engaging in what I was doing. So I'm really pleased there. And I think the real proof of the pudding is I now am much more open to video-based projects. So it's World Mental Health Day tomorrow. I'm at an event through Leeds Mind, and they sent an email asking anybody that can speak on camera to talk about their events and the benefit and the support that they give. And I said yes straight away. I said yeah, I'll do it. I put my name in, and 20 days ago, I probably wouldn't have done that. So I think the proof in the pudding really is my openness to do more video-based work. And I am thinking about how I now start to work this into my work, my paid work more. One way that I'm looking at doing that is through video e-courses, where I will look at doing things like editing and sound design and stuff. That's not the purpose of these videos, but I will look at that point to make them more professional. And then I'm looking at doing weekly videos on LinkedIn, for example. Because I think they can add a lot of value there. A bit they can give people a better insight into me personally and who I am, not just someone that can post updates on well-being topics. They actually get an insight into who I am and how I speak and the way that I look and so on and so forth. So I think that's really exciting. I'm more excited now about that than I think I ever have done or ever have been in my entire career. Every video has always been really awkward and I've hated it. So that's a bit of a reflection on my 20 days so far. I would love to hear yours. I would love, if you're watching this, to let me know what you think. Am I right? Am I wrong? Have I improved elsewhere? Can I still improve somewhere else? Please let me know. I know that I am far from polished and far from perfect here. I'm well aware of that. But please leave your constructive feedback below. It'd be a privilege to get it. Tomorrow for day number 21, I'm going to talk about how I want to improve, areas that I have highlighted, some of which I've already referenced today, but I'm going to talk about how I would like to improve going forwards. So I look forward to seeing you then. Thank you again for joining this journey with me. For videos that are just a couple of minutes long, my watch time in YouTube is like 5 hours, which is awesome. Absolutely awesome. I'm blown away by it. So thank you again, and I shall see you tomorrow for day number 21. Have a good evening.